So hey guys, today I'm here to share another fun video with you guys, and it's going to be on self-awareness. And this is one of the videos which I've been thinking of making from like a long, and finally we're making this one. We are going to discuss self-awareness in a most raw, human and unfiltered way, and it's going to be so fun. I am going to describe it all in very brief and in a very simple tone, so it doesn't look like textbook definition or something copied from ChatGPT, because it's something I know from very close, and since I've been introspecting for a long now, and I always add this in my every video, yes, because it's one of the things I achieved. I'll call it a skill. Introspection is a skill, and the fruits you get from introspecting, self-awareness is one of these. So let's get started. Okay guys, please don't mind the background noises. I just couldn't make my family quiet down, and that's it. I don't live alone. I live with a family, and this is one of the drawbacks, but no offense. I love my family. I love living with them. I'm just saying that they can be a little annoying sometimes. Anyways. Okay, so if I explain about self-awareness in my definition, it would simply be observing yourself when you are with yourself. It sounds very easy, but this is literally something majority of people fail to master in their life, and they simply live it on autopilot, like they're floating. They're not aware of their patterns, why they get defensive in given situations, why they react to something in that way. This is what self-awareness gives to you if you spend time with yourself. And some people also think that they're self-aware, but they're not. Self-awareness is keenly observing and then noticing your patterns, and the most important thing, being honest with yourself. For example, you saw a very beautiful girl and you felt envious or a little insecure. It happens with everyone, we all are humans, and that's it. I also feel like everyone does, anyways. So you lied to yourself that I'm not jealous, I'm not insecure, I'm not envious. You lied to yourself. You can simply say that yes, I loved the way she looked, and that's it. I might be a little envious, but that's okay. I can groom myself a little, or I can simply compliment her to feel a little better and to make her feel a little better. So, this is self awareness, when you are also being honest with yourself, not simply noticing and observing yourself, right? Um, some people actually aware of themselves, and they actually listen to their emotions, thoughts, but they simply don't know how to be honest with their emotions, and they simply don't do the justice to their body like this. Now, what happens when you keep ignoring those signals your body is giving you? Basically, most of us are simply scrolling reels or shorts or anything else, consuming all kind of data they can from social media, and they're literally numbing their emotions. They are numbing themselves, and they think that this is fun, but this isn't. You are literally hurting your body. If I explain you, if a person is not self-aware, there are drawbacks, because of course every nice thing, if you are not doing it, there are drawbacks to it. Let's get started with the first one, which is you react instead of respond. Now, reaction and responding are very different. Like uh, an impulsive person would react to things. Someone spilled the tea and then they would react, they would yell, or they would anything which is impulsive. And a mature person would simply be like, yes, it happened, it spilled, it cannot get back, so why would I yell at that? So when you are aware of your patterns, when you know what thing can affect you, what thing can make you react to things impulsively, then you start to focus on them, and then you start to improve yourself. That is where self growth comes. So self awareness is really important. Then second point is emotional chaos. Emotional chaos like numbness, overreacting to things, and spiraling, overthinking. All of these come when you don't know what's going inside of you, right? When you're not self-aware, when you don't know your patterns and how you react to things, you overthink, you get numb, you lash out, or you overthink, you spiral. All that comes from like emotional chaos basically. And then the third thing is you keep repeating the same mistakes, like getting mistakenly into same kind of friendship, same kind of relationship. It's basically like, if you have heard about, until and unless you learn your lesson, you keep repeating that one cycle. Some people call it karmic cycle. Unless you actually learn your lesson, you keep like repeating that cycle. For some people it's getting into toxic relationship because they don't even know who they are and what kind of partner they are looking for. And some people like start to think that a push and pull dynamic where everything is chaotic and unpredictable, and they start to think that that is what love is like, and love is complicated. Nothing is like that. You basically don't know who you are and what kind of partner you want in your life. So that was one example of how you keep repeating the same mistakes when you are not aware of your habits, your patterns, and how you react to things differently, because every person is different. That's why it's self awareness. Another thing you can come across would be, I don't know, another thing you can notice is you misjudge people. So this is very common, like even in your family. Some people really disconnect with their family members, they misjudge each other, and toxicity starts to develop between nice relationships just because you don't know yourself that well. This is very deep. Trust me, this is very deep. It's just that I don't want to go that much in detail because it'll get so long, and most people don't even care about it all. So basically, without self awareness, you can't steer your life. You're simply drifting. As simple as that. Just imagine how important self awareness in everyone's life. And please, like, let me know how many of you already knew about self awareness and have been working on yourself. Like, always observing yourself, analyzing your behaviors, and thinking why you react to things that way or this way, and if you should improve yourself. How many people, like here who are watching this video, actually are self-aware of themselves? If you have been still sticking to the video, which is rare since people nowadays have an attention span of a goldfish. And lastly, how to become more self-aware every day, because growth happens every day. Self, I would simply like give you one advice, or take it as a ritual you can do every day, which is simply sit with yourself for like 10 minutes. Or if you think that, oh my god, 10 minutes, that is too much, you can start with 5 minutes, 3 minutes, or even 2 minutes. So in this ritual, you would sit with yourself, you will take deep breaths. It's not meditation. Meditation is when you try to shut your thoughts, when you take deep breaths and you focus on your breath. Here, instead of focusing on our breath, we would focus on our thoughts. Also, if you find it really boring, you can like think about one thing happened today, like one reaction you gave today which was intriguing. And you can even go in the past and you can think about why you reacted to that person in that way. So it's not overthinking. Overthinking is when you're spiraling without any like productive stuff. But here you are thinking of your thoughts. What am I saying? Okay, so basically overthinking is all about spiraling and keep thinking about silly stuff or cringy stuff you did in the past. And self awareness, self reflection is when you think of like a way you reacted to something, and then you try to analyze your behavior, of why you reacted to that person in that way only. And is it like you react to everyone the same way, or that specific person has something personal with you? And also, please do yourself a favor, just don't put any song, any music with lyrics on, because like, even if you consciously don't understand, but subconsciously your brain is literally picking up on those lyrics. So please just put the phone away, put the earbuds away. If you can't really focus and you feel bored, you can put simple calm music with no lyrics. It's like really relieving. If you want, I can add links from like YouTube and Spotify of calm music, and you can put it on. And yes, self reflect, be with yourself, take deep breaths, and live happy.